Well, here we are, week number 2 down here in West Texas with Steve Jones Backcountry Hunts. We're out here to shoot big Aoudad. We were already here a week before with winners and a paid client. And now this week, we've got one of my endorsed outfitters, Stewart Fraser with Itcha Mountain Outfitters, as well as Rich Sweeny from Bighorn Outfitters. They each brought friends. We got Steve Jones himself down here. We got Dave Calloway doing some guiding, and we've got Maureen here cooking for us. I've got big Zach Herold behind the cameraman. He gets it done for us every time. And these mountains are tough. I'm still working over a broken ankle, so gotta have him following guys around. We saw a lot of sheep last week, some monsters, so we're looking forward to another great hunt, so stick around, this should be exciting. Well, it's day 1 of our second group of hunters down here. The wind's blowing almost 30 miles an hour. It's foggy, cloudy. It's really everything you want for long range shooting and spotting. But it's not snowing, so there is an upside to that. We're gonna hunt regardless. We got 4 days to get it done on 4 big Aoudad. So. Oh, I wasn't far enough left.
We'll go right through there. Yeah, he's backside of this thing. He's basically right straight through there. Yeah, he's going up that canyon over there. There's a real big canyon up back here. I see that. He might have dropped canyon runs this way right over there. He might have dropped into it. So. There he goes right here. Shoot him again. I don't think so. I think you shot to the left of him. I think the wind might have got you.
Left. One of the biggest challenges to shooting is the wind. It's doing something different where you are as opposed to where the target is and that entire distance in between. As you see, we made a great stalk, found this ram, got Stewart all set up, but when it came time for that shot, the wind just grabbed a hold of that bullet and the point of impact was farther left than it needed to be. So there was a miss. That happens all the time, you know? So we just kept hunting throughout the day. We were locating more and more sheep, and we finally found some rams that we could make a stalk on. And the crazy thing was, they ended up actually closing the distance for us. So let's go ahead and jump into that hunt and see how it unfolds.
These guys right here, and then maybe we can see those. I don't think we can come in from anywhere over there. I don't know.
Looking to our left. By himself. I don't know where he's. I don't think.
What do you think of your first Aoudad, anywho?
It was fun.
Yeah?
Oh God.
It was cool. No, I mean, what we seen today in that stalk this morning.
Well, that's just a testament to how tough these sheep really are. As you saw, that first shot from Stewart was a little low and far back, but that second shot, the high shoulder one, man, it anchored that ram. Up next is a hunt with Rich Sweeny, co-owner of Bighorn Outfitters from Buffalo, Wyoming. And he and I have literally a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We had sheep from 6 yards all the way out to 260 yards. And the kicker was, we couldn't figure out which ram to shoot. It's an experience, an adventure, and something that you're definitely not gonna wanna miss. So stay tuned.
So Mike and I have known each other for about 15 years. He came and hunted with me in Wyoming 15 years ago, 2012, I guess. And since then, we have developed a relationship. He's become one of my best friends. and somebody that I trust wholeheartedly when it comes to hunts, different outfitters, other outfitters, which led us to this hunt with Steve Jones Backcountry Hunts. Mike said that this is a hunt that I would love, and something different than I'm accustomed to in Wyoming, obviously. The second that we got here at camp, Mr. Steve Jones, his guy Dave, and Maureen, the cook, wonderful people, down to earth, very professional. You could tell the second that we got here that this was going to be a fantastic camp. Last night, Zach and I broke off and got into something that I don't know if I would ever get to see again, with a herd of ewes and lambs, and watching the lambs play and suck and big rams. It was just absolutely epic.
So there we are, the sheep are all closing the distance, and before we know it, we literally have a ewe at like 7 yards with her lamb, and on top of it, she's collared. That's pretty neat. These sheep get closer and closer, and the rams are getting closer and closer, and Rich goes, "Is that the white one?" I look through the rocks, and at 17 yards, I say, "Yep, that's the white one." Pretty good.
Good enough for me.
Looks pretty big for me, man. Holy crap. Look how wide that thing is, dude.
This hunt has been absolutely epic. For me especially, I've never hunted Aoudad before. We literally saw, I don't even know, I mean, hundreds of sheep. Mike did not say anything that wasn't above and beyond what he said this was gonna be. And I highly recommend to anybody that wants to experience an Aoudad hunt. Down here in West Texas with Steve Jones Backcountry Hunts is 10-star, absolutely amazing.
Well, we told you that was going to be exciting, and we left nothing on the table. Great hunt. We killed some phenomenal rams. We saw some monster rams. Hey, Looney Tunes is still in the mountains back here on Palisades, so he's here for somebody to come hunt him next year. Breaks my heart, but it's always good to leave some out here. This is my 13th year down here, and I saw more big sheep this trip than I've seen in all of the other trips. So its population just keeps getting better and better. If you're interested in doing this hunt with me in 2024, make sure you get in touch with me right away, because we only have 6 available spots and they fill up quickly. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.